Good morning, everybody. My name is Yuttapon Buranakul. I'm a president of Thailand Facility Management Associations, and today I'm actually representing Southeast Asia. So, how many of you have been to Thailand, to Bangkok? Can I see your hand, please? Okay, well, great. Very nice, hot, and traffic jams country, but it is very great. So, in this picture, you might see that there's a diversity of buildings, the usage of the buildings in that cities, and also it's in everywhere in Southeast Asia. I read through some of the research saying that the FM industrials will be, in 2020, will be reached to almost 700 billions US dollars. The biggest will be in Europe market, and the fast growing at 4.4% will be in Asian Pacifics. Woohoo! So, and this research has been in like 2014 and now it's 2017. The past 2 years is actually true. I could say we're actually growing up very, very fast. Now, Southeast Asia combined as an ASEAN, we have like 10 countries. I think we've seen some of our neighbors. We get Vietnam, I also from Thailand, Singapore here as well. Malaysia, I think, I can't see you, but, oh, there you are.
Hi.
Yes, we have 10 countries in these regions. Half of it are the new economic emerged countries, such as CIFMERS, Cambodia, Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam. It's actually start from very, very beginning in the economic system. So in Southeast Asia, we call ASEAN. And also, the past few years, we started to have this economics committee as same as Euro, okay? So European countries, you come up with one nation, or one economic. Also, in that regions as well. And I hope no one will be leaving soon, by the way. So if that's happened, the economic for the ASEAN will be 7th largest economy in the world, the 3rd in Asia. The populations, this is very interesting, the populations will be the 3rd biggest in the world. So actually the first one will be China, definitely. Secondly is the India. And 3rd will be in Southeast Asia, in ASEAN. So the population size is massive, okay? And these are some of demographics of the populations in Southeast Asia. Okay, you can see on the left-hand side is actually the amount of the populations, and the right-hand side is the minimum wage. See, so like most of the countries except Singapore and Brunei are very, very minimum wage, small, cheap, we could say, with a massive populations. Okay, and in the next few years, it will grow up like to 70, well, there will be, in 2030, okay, they will grow up by 70 million, okay. So this is a massive, massive opportunity. When we talk about FM, we talk about people, we talk about place, we talk about process and technologies, right? So that's amount of people there. And where they live now? This is the size of, the left-hand side is the size of the cities. That will be, in the next 10 years, will be bigger and bigger, and boomer, of course. If you see on the right-hand side, half of the populations, okay, about 307 million people will be living in the rural populations, right, in the rural area. Half of it, 50% will be in urbanized. In that 50%, half of them are living in a city where the population is more than 100,000 people, okay? So if you combine these two together, actually, in the next few years, people will be moving in to the more cities. There will be massive building constructions. I would say a lot more, especially right now, I mean, like Indonesia, Philippines, these are massive, massive construction sites. The building will be there. Thailand, of course, Singapore, Malaysia, that's definitely. Myanmar is also demanding in buildings. the office space per square meters in Myanmar is about 70 to 100 US dollars per square meters. Well, ridiculously. Actually, like in Singapore, that's the highest. It's about 100 to 150 average. So that's demand of supplies of the building and the people, but not really much of the FM. No, we could say that, like, apart from Singapore, FM industrial is picking up very, very fast as their demand. And of course, like buildings, we have high-rise buildings, we have skyscrapers, and massive, lots of them, amount of them will be actually coming up to the next few years. And of course, like we said, no FM, we're short of FM, please come join us. We are happy to have you. And of course, the building there, I have to say, less than 15% is coming up to the first life cycle. When you say the life cycle of the building is 25 years, most of it haven't reached there yet. So this is the biggest opportunity for the FM industry in Asia. Okay, so my conclusion is that, of course, the thing is the requirement of the facility management role significantly increased, and their demanding is very high. As you see, the populations and the buildings, right? Well, increasing of the wage in the next few years will be led through growth of the FM industrial as well. Okay, but these are some challenges. Okay. Still, I have a very, very big question marks from the clients and from the developers that what is FM? I know that we all been through these kind of things, and it's still a huge amount of awareness we need to do in that regions. The other thing is that because it's a chicken egg situations, and what is FM? And also the other thing is, okay, if I'm going to the FM professionals, will they be a career path? We don't have a role models. Yeah. We can't encourage young talent people to jump into these professions. I urge you, please, from the US, if you can talk to the Hollywoods and come up with some films that we as a FM have part of it, it might be good, okay? Or maybe some of you wants to leave FM and become a Hollywood stars, that would be fantastic, okay? So we can have some role models or some movie models, which the FM professions for all of us to be. Also the FM in that regions, in the educations part, educational providers very less offer FM courses. I think there's only 3 countries in Southeast Asia, Thailand, Singapore, and Malaysia, that have the FM courses, okay? And of course, these 3 countries have the association. So like Thailand, for me, TFMA. In Malaysia, they have Malaysian Institution of Facility Management. In Singapore, EFMA Singapore. And of course, what I heard from these few years, there will be some associations in Indonesia and also Vietnam and Brunei will be coming up. So the professional there, the FM professional there, will be demanding a lot more people coming in and a lot more educational system in there. The other thing that I want to address is compared to the ASEAN wage. Okay, most developer owners or people still invest in people more than technologies. Okay? It's cheaper to hire 10 staff than invest in some new technologies. So this is some challenge in Asia, especially in Southeast Asia. And my last conclusion is that we need to be aware in the FM market there and also educate the FM market there as well. So it's all about the FM in Southeast Asia. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณครับ